We went back, raised $10 million, started a software called Bamboo, became tech-enabled, sold the company for 16x EBITDA.
Owning the IP is so underrated. People don't understand this.
This was the key for the big payday.
It made it scalable too, right? It's another form of system.
It's unbelievable what it did. So part of it is being a good sales leader. Part of it was being systematic. Part of it was knowing how to communicate to different people in different ways. And then it was I can give you more. I'm just giving you some of the basics right now.
When do you know to outsource and when do you know to build it yourself like that?
Whatever's going to help my business scale exponentially on valuation, I'm going to do that. If it's outsourcing more than me building, I'm going to do that. But 9 out of 10 times it's building than outsourcing. And so eventually I'm sitting there like, I'm running all these softwares. Okay. Can I take my 7 and put 7 of them into 2? Yes. That's what we did. I'll rent this 1, but I'll take this 6 and make it 1. Let it rip. And then it went. I mean, everybody in the insurance industry knows about our software who built their business like ours. And by the way, we never did leads. We never gave leads. 100% of our sales guys always got their leads themselves. All our competitors were selling leads to their guys. We never did that. Everybody had to do it themselves.
And what you're building today, does it have the same structure?
No, today's a very different story. If you want to race, I'll show you what I'm doing today.
Just before we go there, so when you started the business, did you have money to start the business, or did you raise
$500,000.
So you
had $500,000.
So you saved up from your past endeavors, and that's how you started the company. And then you raised money because you had 88%. So you sold some equity, gave some to staff, I'm assuming, right? And that's how you built the business with $500,000.
So it was my $500,000. That's one. Then I raised the first $1 million, but this was revenue-backed funding. I paid 33%
you used the 500 to get to revenue.
Yes.
You got this to revenue before you then raised money.
Yeah, then I raised $1 million, which was expensive money. Then 3 was $10 million. Then 4, I raised 35 to buy out all my, former investors. Then 5, we sold.
It's very important, just quickly, for people to realize you didn't have experience at this point. They didn't back you because you'd done it previously.
I've never raised money. I've never been a CEO of a company. I had no clue what I was doing.
What do you think? Was it the discovery bit that got you the money? Did you research people before you pitched them, or was it just
by far, if you were to ask me why I was able to pull this off, is I recruited people very well. I recruited a guy whom I was introduced in 2008, who is now probably my best friend and my business partner, Tom Ellsworth. This guy has raised and sold $2.2 billion of companies. He was part of Jamdat. It was the first video game on phones. He sold that for $680 million in 2004.
How did you convince him to join?
Well, we met at church. First, my pastor introduced me to him.
Common moral code.
Then our wives introduced him to him. Then he introduced me to Vistage. I was part of Vistage for about a couple of years. Vistage is like the largest CEO networking group. You pay $1,500 a month and 8-9 people come together and they're from different industries and you're processing issues together.